I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Man, we got a live audience. Thank you guys for tuning in to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, along with the lovely Terry T-Bomb Long. Give it up one time. Yes. We got an amazing show for you guys, man. This show right here. Please close that door. Yeah, we got a live audience, so we got a lot going on. Shout out WLVS listeners. Shout out to Hall Mills Network all the way in Jersey. Man, we got some big things popping with them. That's the fam. Everybody in New York, thanks for watching. Jersey, Philadelphia. Got new watchers. Pennsylvania. Shout out to you guys. North Carolina, the whole DMV, you already know. We are super proud. DC, of course, in the building. We appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Yes,
we got a lovely show, but we got to get right to the West Coast because we got some important information. This show is dedicated to the one and only King Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. We lost a king. It's really tragic, and we're going to speak on it a lot during the show, and we're going to do a tribute to him. So condolences to his family, Lauren London. Our prayers are with you. Yep. Amazing gentleman.
Yes, he is.
Got to talk about him a little bit.
Mic check. Okay, yeah. Here we go.
You loud enough? Loud enough?
I'm loud enough.
Can they hear you up in here?
My mic sounds nice.
Check one.
All right.
All right, let's rock. So
All right,
we're going to head out to, we got 60 seconds with Jeannie Jones coming up. Do we have Jeannie? She's waiting in the wings.
We got her coming in.
So while we waiting on Jeannie out there on the West Coast, we're going to, man, we just want to talk about some important things because for some reason, it's God bound. This whole Nipsey Hussle situation has changed the structure. Like a lot of people look at things differently, including myself. Totally different. I had to look at things different. I'm doing some things different, moving different. But the agenda that I had was sort of like the same agenda that Nipsey was pushing already. And so Black Wall Street that's what it stands for. And so I'm just going to push harder to complete the agendas that I was already putting forward. Thanks to Nipsey. He gave me that energy, that boost, that extra push that I needed to go forward. So that's exactly what I'll be doing. Yeah. And I just really appreciate the unity and the people that's coming together from different cities and actually countries. Different countries have gotten involved, which is amazing. I didn't know he had that broad,
Yeah. What we can do while we're waiting on Jeannie is play the clip. I have a Nipsey Hussle video that's about 2.5 minutes. We can play that while we're waiting for Jeannie so you all can, just get some good memories of Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah. You got that for us, Igor? We got a new engineer team.
I'm not just on black and white, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of that too. But like you said, it's just like everything else. Africa was full of natural resources. What they do? All the diamonds, they came and got it. All the gold, they came and got it. All the niggas, they came and got us. You know what I mean? It's the continent is raped of all its resources. So, you know what I mean? I guess the word they call it is colonialism when they come and colonize your land and take the resources.
That nigga just thought you was a regular gangbang.
Yeah, like I said.
Using words like that.
Yeah, I'm just, we said it earlier, like I educated myself. At one point I was ignorant and lost, but like you gotta know yourself before you do anything, before you can make a record, before you can have an opinion, you gotta know yourself. So
we could unpack each one of those people that look like me. Yeah, I'm supposed to be in jail or dead. It's a whole prison complex. You know what I'm saying? Then you think about as an artist, there's a business model that exists in the music industry to prevent you from having ownership, to prevent you from being a partner in the lion's share of the profit.
And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists.
The value is created in content. So when I think of us as hip-hop artists, we create content. We don't have a wide product line. You go to Disneyland, they got tons of products. Ears and all, at Disney, Mickey, everything. And so that's the vision behind the Marathon store. It was more natural and it resonated at a higher frequency to put it on Crenshaw and Slauson just because of the significance of that corner. I've been hustling on that corner since I was 15. We all started right there. We popped a trunk and was grinding on that corner from kids, from teenagers. Tupac of my generation, young black nigga trapped and he can't change it. Know he a genius, he just can't claim it. Cause they left him no platforms to explain it. He frustrated, so he get faded.
Let's get to Jeannie.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. We just wanted to just do a quick tribute, like just to show some of Nip and just his character, so you can see what this young man stood for. 60 seconds coming up with Jeannie Jones.
It's gonna be longer than that today, though. We got a lot to talk about.
Yes. So get ready for Kitty of the City. You do that part. Yeah. I just say what? I ain't gonna do that part. That's my boo though, but I ain't doing the ring. That's for the women. You do that. I like it though. It's sexy.
All right. If we can bring her in now.
Yeah, she can come on in. If you got her in. We got Miss Jeannie Jones coming up, and she's going to give us the scoop on Nipsey. She's going to actually give us some inside story. So let's go to Jeannie Jones. There we go. We got Miss Kitty of the City in the building. Jeannie Jones, welcome aboard Spotlight Over the City. Give it up one time.
What's going on, fam? Look, my meow is a little slower.
Yeah, we understand.
You know, it's heavy. I still feel like I've been punched in the chest out here in LA. Stan, Terry, you've really been on point with the climate and the feeling. It's really heavy out here in LA, and understandably so with the loss of Nipsey Hussle. Now, let's begin with what we believe we know. Okay, now Eric Holder, the alleged murderer. Okay, AKA Shitty Cuz. He was also a known rapper on SoundCloud, Fly Mac. He just was at court, and I want you to adjust, just try to take this in. So he's being represented by defense attorney Chris Darden. You remember who that is?
Yes. Bald head.
Okay, in the O.J. Simpson trial.
Yes.
Okay, so that's his lawyer. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And now this guy, Eric Holder, he is pled not guilty. Okay. And what did you guys hear in reports that the bail was set at previously?
Well, we heard that the bail was set at $7 million.
Okay, right. It's been $7 million since we knew he, had been captured by LAPD. Well, the courts have now set his bail at $5 million. I'm not an attorney. I have no idea how it is reduced to $2 million less, or how it's even an option when this hasn't been tried. But I mean, that's the court of law and how they flow. Now, we lost, like you said, Stan, this situation. A lot of people say, we do go through this in our community every day. The reason why this is hitting so many people across the country and even the world, there are memorial services and vigils. I mean, Ethiopia to the south of Atlanta, in the UK, I mean, all over the place, is because this man not only carried himself like a king, he executed everything in a peaceful manner in what he was doing, as we have learned him as a businessman, and how he was impacting his community. Wow. So we lost Nipsey Sunday in front of his Marathon clothing store at Slauson. Now, here's what reports and several conflicting ones have told us. Now, that, he was out there. You've seen the footage on TMZ or wherever you get your news source from, where an image who appears to be this Eric Holder viciously hit and shot him several times, and two other victims, and then came back and kicked him. Wow. Now, we've heard that supposedly this Eric Holder had come in and exchanged words with Nipsey, and Nipsey wasn't comfortable with him being there. He was like very cordial, as his presence always was. You can go. It's not cool. And even LAPD in reports have said, okay, it was a personal beef. They left it at that. I find it interesting now that business partner Herman Douglas, business partner, to Nipsey, who was probably, if not, he was definitely one of the last people to see him alive on Sunday. He says that Eric Holder came into the store. This is his story now, that he came to the store and actually shook Nipsey's hand and his hand and said that I'm a rapper too, this is BS, and just walked out. So I'm like, okay. So we go from Nipsey telling him to leave, that was it. He comes back and shoots him. Now the business partner, okay, Herman Jones, he shouts out Herman all the time, says that no, we shook hands with him, but he had a look of envy and hate in his eyes at Nipsey. Wow. And he said that he stepped away for 3 seconds, and within that 3 seconds, Nipsey was gone. I don't know about you, not a homicide detective, not a lawyer. Something doesn't smell right.
Nope.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, totally conflicted
right
stories. Totally. Okay. So that's that. Then, you know that bodyguard J Rock, he retires. He said he can't do this anymore without him. He don't want to have anything to do anything. He said he always look out for the kids, his beautiful daughter Imani, and him and Lauren London's son Cross. But he cannot do bodyguarding anymore and doesn't want to have anything to do with anything other than making sure Nipsey's legacy is okay.
He's crushed.
Interesting. Okay, he bows out. Then, what you have to take in consideration is that, you know, reports also said that Nipsey was very aware, as he even tweeted last, that, you know, strong enemies are a blessing. Now, mind you, Sunday, he posted this on Twitter about 2:53, okay? Less than 30 minutes later, he's dead, okay? Now, so we're going to take it back some more, and we know that word is from the streets to business partners that there was a hit on him. There was a problem. Somebody had a problem with him. Okay, we don't know if that's Holder but a strong enemy, no disrespect, a strong enemy, I just don't think he would call that a Eric Holder. Right. Eric Holder was also a homie that's been in all his youth pictures. I mean, same block, same gang, same crew for years, okay?
Exactly.
So you have that aspect of it. Then he just wrapped an amazing music video, and I shout out to DJ Khaled and my ace John Legend. They DJ Khaled single that's coming out with Nipsey Hussle and John Legend. They just shot a video here a few days ago in the Inglewood section of Khaled. Okay, the production company even went so far as to hire additional security from a huge parking complex. They made sure the complex was shut down completely. They were on the top. Not only did they hire protection there for themselves and additional personal security for Nipsey, they hired additional officers on the lower levels. Nobody was coming anywhere near there. Okay. Now this was weeks ago. So if they knew this, okay, they trying to get back home to their kids and their family. You mean to tell me, as reputable and as thorough as Nipsey Hussle is, fam, clique, crew, guards, that he comes to a store Sunday. This is the one time when he didn't tell anybody, no peeps, no nobody, that he was going, because it's supposedly to go and help a friend out who has just gotten released from prison, and he wanted to meet him so he could give him some fresh clothes to go meet his family. That was the only reason supposedly he was coming to his Marathon store by himself on Sunday. Now, we know people were inside the store, the business partner. Herman said he was in there. Now, where he was in that 3 seconds when all this happened, or the fact that this guy could come back 3 times and then do a kick, run to an alley, jump in a car and get away.
How does that
happen?
Again,
I'm a native of DC. You know, I'm here in LA. From the interviews I've done with native Californians who are right there, they're part of the whole Slauson community 2 blocks away from Marathon. They grew up with Nipsey Hussle. It's just not normal to be able to move like that. Right. And, you know, he's somebody, again, for 48 hours, they can't find him. LA is a beast at helicopters and finding you. They might not get a lot of stuff right, like most cities. Yes. We might get ticketed right when your car gets a boot. and when they want to find you, they find you. So this guy, Eric Holder, they find him 2 days later, but it's calm, it's smooth. It was just very odd, very like this is playing out like a Hollywood script.
Yes, exactly.
Which really hurts my feelings, you know, personally. And you know, like I said, as a journalist, you want to be, you know, objective, but I mean, this hurts.
Yeah,
this hurts
big time.
And now everything is conflicting. And then, darn you, okay, innocent till proven guilty, but again, I mean, this is causing me to, I guess, get ready to get my law degree. So you go from 7 million to 5 million bail. He's going to be is he going to claim insanity?
Yeah.
And then,
I
and then what do
guarantee
we
it.
do? But
So
some,
I
some things
guarantee
aren't right, and they're conflicting stories within his immediate camp.
So what about the driver? How do you drive someone to a murder, park in an alley, not in front of the place of business, stay parked, a person gets out, commits murder, gets in your vehicle, and you have no clue what has happened? Why are you in the alley? You don't know. Why are you not getting out of the car? You don't know. Why are you not pulled up in front of the business with hazards? You don't know. And you get in a car with a hot heater in your hand, and you telling me you tucked it in your waist and got in the car and just smiled and pulled away? And then where was the vehicle for 2 days?
And they had the tags.
Where was the vehicle 2 days?
I mean, they can track you immediately.
Immediately.
And then let's talk about this female driver who they, were like, okay, only thing we had initially heard is that they let her go. They interviewed her and let her go. And then clips are circulating online and she's saying, I'm legally blind. How could I drive anywhere?
So now she's blind. They didn't put her name in the news. They didn't put her pictures all in the
not.
news. They didn't flush her out anyway. They got her and let her go. I couldn't drive you to a bank and rob a bank and come out and get in your car and you don't be accessory to bank robbery. Either you gonna be
she's legally blind. How could she drive? That was the statement that's circulating with a clip of her online. If that's actually her, if it was a her to start with.
I tell you what.
So it looks like now if this guy came 2 days out of jail, right? 2 days out of prison, a longtime friend and neighborhood 60 member, and he's able to do this, and that's just it. It's just he gets away.
Nobody was able to find him.
So no one.
The cops found him 48 hours. Right.
No one really knows.
That's not even. I mean, like I said, I know that the LA culture temperament doesn't stand for that. Even though, like I said, it was unfortunate. The candlelight vigil right after, there was a stampede. Emotions were high, and they still haven't calmed down. But I just find it very airy and very strange with so many conflicting stories, and then nobody is accurate with anything, and people are like unattaching themselves to the situation.
Yeah. And why is that? Why is that? That's what we want to know.
It's like a
Yeah.
And then I tell you what, let's
Side-eye.
look at why emotions are so high and why Nipsey Hussle will continue to be celebrated. I don't think that they had any idea. I've never in my life, I keep saying this over and over, I've never seen anybody get so much of a passionate response upon their death. Nobody. I mean, Roman, the testimonies are so emotional and stripped and raw.
Yep.
Now, Nipsey has been so consistent. If you just start to look at the clips from his block to, the hood, in talking about being better, even as a youngin, being better, investing. I love the fact, why would I invest in bling if that's what I need, cars to get women? That means you lacking self-esteem. What do we need to do to invest in real estate and things that are going to prosper, not, depreciate as soon as we walk away? But you got to look at how he was transforming his own block. I've never seen anybody go back to their actual block and buy up the blocks, make it look amazing. Then you go and invest in the youth in a way, not just, and it's not, I'm a big advocate of sports. I think our babies need sports. Just for their mental and organization, but not a typical nonprofit, sports, the things that we know that we naturally excel in. He's creating STEM and getting them prepared for Silicon Valley, not to work, but to create brands and technology so that there's an unlimited source of income. Mm-hmm. And then the open space that he created over there in the area of Crenshaw is unbelievable. Open space, just a beautiful interior that anybody would be proud to go into instead of peeling paints and deteriorating fences and screens. Nobody feels good like that. I don't care whether you're a baby or an adult. We weren't supposed to live like that. So he was transforming that way. Then you're talking about his multiple businesses, the clothing, the music, again, more technology, his deals with Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and just a host of other things over the next 2 years. When I say just multiple businesses and flourishing businesses. I'm talking about millions, billions. That's the route he was on.
Yeah.
And then to bring it right back in, unbelievable.
Yeah.
So to take somebody away like that, you will never be able to explain that to me.
And don't leave out the documentary, of course.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, Dr. Sebi, yes. And I
is
shout out
super
to Nick
important.
Cannon, who has stepped up and is going to, he says that he is going to finish the
That's
production
right.
of the documentary that Nipsey Hussle has talked about in a lot of interviews. If you just Google it, that was his passion to discuss his untimely death and
Yep.
just uncovering so many ways to cure diseases with natural remedies. So again, he just, again, learning holistic ways and understanding how strategically things end up happening mysteriously when you're unveiling things that affect, the corporate structure.
Yeah.
I'll
Exactly.
put it like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, honey, we love you, and we're gonna get through this together, right?
Absolutely.
And,
Yes.
I think
we are going to do this together.
See you
So
next
I will
week, don't
keep
we?
you informed,
Yeah.
send you guys updates. Like I said, we got good old Christopher Darden after OJ now. He's holding down Eric Holder.
Well, I'm
So
not mad at him. I'm glad about that
what I
attorney.
see is
I
more
like that one
Hollywood
for him.
scripts and another film happening. But again, much love and support to Nipsey Hussle's family, Lauren London, and their precious children. And
Yes.
his legacy and influence is so powerful.
Yes.
You can't stop it.
Yeah.
You can't
Yes.
stop it at
Yep.
all. It's only multiplied.
Yep.
And again, definitely salute Nick Cannon for picking up the project.
Yep.
And also
Absolutely.
being woke that he is and being a young man that I've seen him evolve into.
Yep.
as
Yeah, he
well.
make me want to put on a turban on my head. So, hey.
Yeah, that man
So
know he a
this was-
king, don't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he know what a king look like.
And so this was 20 minutes of Hollywood and spotlight over the city. I love you guys, and this was definitely a tribute to the living king, his spirit, and his legacy, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
We
Love
got
you too.
more. Meow.
Hollywood to Hollywood.
That's right. That's right.
60 seconds with Jeannie Jones. We turned it into 20 minutes today
Yeah, we
because we had
did.
a big time segment based
But it's
on
all good.
the homie Nipsey Hussle, a king. We lost a king.
We
And we are definitely going to keep that legacy going. Shout out to the
Shout out.
whole movement.
Well, we still have time for the Spotlight Shining Star, which is my husband's favorite segment. And we didn't get to shout out our sponsors in the beginning, so we shall do that now.
Sorry. We had a different segment today. We didn't do
Yeah.
any news. Everything
It
was
was all
about
about
Nipsey
Nipsey.
Hussle today. So we got kind of thrown off. But our
Yeah.
sponsors, we apologize. Horse and Dickies is one of our sponsors of Spotlight Over the City. So you get on over there to Allentown Road, let them know the Spotlight sent you. They're going to hit that button and give you a 10% discount on your entire order. They have some amazing food. So go over there and grab you something real quick. And let them know that you're part of the Spotlight family. And also, the Nelson Manor is
Yep.
another one of our great sponsors.
Luxury
And,
boutique privacy down there, right near walking distance
Right
from
from the
MGM,
MGM, yeah.
National Harbor.
it's not a stay, and it's an
It's an experience. And they've got some other stuff coming up in their summer program. It's called Strive to Try.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be posting a flyer. It's up here now on the screen, but I'm going to talk about it more.
Great
So
program.
make sure you all follow us this week so you can find out how you and your children can be a part of Strive to Try. It's a great program for swimming and just keeping active.
And being
So,
fit, getting
yeah.
the kids out being fit and stop just
Yep.
pushing them thumbs on them
And
games
it's where
all
the
day.
adults and the kids do it together. So it's not something where you just send the kids. All right. So Spotlight Shining Star.
Okay, so before we get into it, Spotlight Shining Star is my favorite segment because we spotlight people who normally don't get the spotlight. A lot of media companies don't give positive news, as you can see, and so we make sure that we do that each and every segment. And so Spotlight Shining Star is somebody who's doing something good. Could be an unknown, could be a very known person, could be whoever. And so today, who do we have? Because
21.
Oh, the homie, 21 Savage. Yeah, 21 Savage went to elementary school. And he gave out $100 to the kids. I don't know how many, but a lot of them. I don't know if it was a class or a lot of classes. But whatever the case is, he spent $100 per person to show them how to open up bank accounts and empower themselves.
Yep.
So salute to you, 21 Savage, for being the person you have become. And good luck with you on your situation for the importance. I hope that they don't deport this young man because he's doing some great things now. And for whatever reason, the government seems to want to get rid of the good. I don't know what the hell that's all about.
Yeah.
But
we could talk another hour about that. But
for some reason, our government seems to not be happy with good doing.
Yeah, right.
And so we're gonna talk. I'm gonna do a segment in the future on Dr. Sebi, Sebi, or however you want to pronounce it, Sebi, myself, because that's something that I took interest in about 10 years ago, and I've been an herbalist for years. So RIP him as well. But that's important for our community. So I don't know that y'all know, but we take a lot of chances saying the things that we say and putting things out that we put out because it's not wanting to be shed light on. A lot of people won't do this because it's consequences with this, i.e. Nipsey Hussle, in my opinion, became a consequence. Yeah. And so it takes a lot of guts to be Black Wall Street. It takes a lot of guts to stand up for your community. It takes a lot of guts knowing that you're going on a damn suicide mission to stand up for your people. But guess what?
It does.
Still here, still standing.
And I'm super proud of you.
So just know
my king.
That I'm a die about this one. This the one that I'm going to ride for. And I'm going to continue the legacies and build more legacies. And it's important. And yes, it may not be the most exciting. Ain't no twerking about it. Ain't no foolishness going on. This not buffoonery. This is a real movement. And so I think that it's time for us to stop being entertained so damn much and start waking up.
That's right, baby. Well, we do have some amazing guests for the show tonight. I know we went off, off our normal schedule on a tangent, but it was about Nipsey Hussle. We didn't
Victory lap.
That wasn't planned. And you can stay up to date on some of our updates with Nipsey on our social media. But right now, right after this quick commercial break, we're going to have our first guest. We have she is so lovely, too. I love her. And she's got such amazing web series going on. And we're going to meet her.
Not just that.
She got a lot of stuff going on. Miss KL Lewis Media is going to be coming up right after this quick commercial break. Spotlight over the city.
Spotlight over the city. Download that Victory Lap.
That's right.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And as you can see, we have a +1. The lovely, lovely KS Lewis Media is in the building. Give it up, y'all.
Give it up. Yeah. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
To Spotlight Over the City.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
You know, I can't complain. It's nice and warm outside.
It is a beautiful day.
It is. It has been a really nice day. And I was listening to you guys talk about Nipsey, and that's really unfortunate. So, this week has been kind of a downer with that. And then also talking about the anniversary of Dr. King's death today. But other than that, we're all good.
We're going to push through, right?
Push through. That's what
all we
do.
can do.
Yeah, we're going to push through.
We're going to push through.
So shout out our Facebook listeners to everybody on Facebook. Jeff say
everybody.
Hey,
Jeff say legally blind.
Hey, Cheryl.
I think it's from this other young lady. Okay, hey, Jeff, they talking about the Nipsey situation before we got off. They was responding saying about the legally blind, the girl being legally blind and stuff like that. That's what Jeff said.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They're legally blind. This looking like some buffoonery great happened with this case too, though.
Yeah, it is. But we're going to talk about you a little bit.
Okay.
We were at her season premiere of what is it? Season 3?
Season 3 of Love Dish.
Love Dish. Stan and I were there.
It was amazing.
It
too.
was
I
amazing.
liked
I was so glad to have y'all there.
It was
Yeah, it's a
amazing.
beautiful
And
situation.
I've been keeping up on the episodes. So if you all have been missing out, you've really been missing out. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Love Dish and some of the other things that you had been working on to get to Love Dish?
Okay. Well, first I'm an author.
Yes.
And so I
Oh,
have
wait. Don't just brush past that.
Let's show 'em.
Okay.
Shout out
all
for the
right.
author. That's a big deal. It take a lot to publish.
So my
that.
first book was The Game According to Life.
Okay.
It's white. It has a white cover, so it might be a little hard to see on camera. And then my second book was Love Notes for Life. And they were both published 2015 and 2017, respectfully. So I'm an author first. I'm a writer first. That's what I love. I followed
That's
it
her first
with
love.
that's my first love. Then I followed it with a podcast called The Kicks and Giggles Show.
Uh-huh.
You guys might have heard of that one.
Yeah, we
I have.
heard
They
of
cut up a
it.
little bit on that.
Shout out Micheline Bowman
Yes,
as well.
hey, Micheline. She's
Yeah,
over in
over
Egypt
there in
right now.
Egypt.
That's right.
She
That's
done
right.
left us.
Yeah, I know. Left us right here.
When she leaves, she don't go around the corner. She go all the way across. Huh?
No,
Okay.
no. She goes across some water, and then in 2017, I was thinking about how much I love to cook, and I wanted to just kind of incorporate cooking into my podcast. And a friend of mine said, "Well, how are you gonna do that? We gonna listen to the pot sizzle?" So, boom, there was Love Dish.
Love Dish. I love it. Like, and make sure that I got this right. Like, what I gained from it is you're in this beautiful kitchen, making all this good food, but
Yes.
while you're cooking, you're having conversations, and the
Yes.
conversations are usually surrounded around love, relationships,
Yes.
dating, right?
Absolutely.
How cool is
absolutely.
that?
Well, I think that, love is a universal language, for one.
Yeah.
And people, most of the time, when they have different milestone things that happen in their lives surrounding love and relationships, it happens around food.
Yep.
So it just makes sense to put them together.
That
It's
food.
been a great marriage.
Well,
Yeah.
everything works good if it's good food.
That's true.
Ain't
That's
that
true.
right,
If it's
baby?
good food, everything else just
If you
goes
feed
hand
me
in hand.
good food or take me to one of my favorite restaurants, what I do for you?
I can't tell them on the show. But let me just say this.
Sound like
Let
some
me just say this
Beyonce
right
and
now.
Jay-Z stuff going on.
We plan all of our trips around food.
Around where we
and it's
gonna
all
eat.
based
Good.
on my wife. If we take a trip, it's because when we get there, we're gonna go to this place and that place, and there's always food.
Always.
Yeah.
And so that's how much of a foodie my wife is.
Yes.
So
That's
to
awesome.
have a cooking show,
It's very
you
nice.
put a twist on it though. It's not like the normal cooking show. So tell us a bit about how this twist came about. Like, what made you say? I know you said you couldn't just play music and do
Right,
cooking.
right.
So what made you decide to put that type of spin on it?
Well, again, like I said, I started doing a little research, and there was a lot of talk shows. And even cooking shows.
Yeah.
But never did I see something that married love and relationships with it. And I just think it's an important conversation to have.
is.
People are either going into a relationship, coming out of a relationship, or, miserable in one.
Yep.
And so,
Yep.
so it just made sense to
It
have
made
those
sense.
conversations. And a lot of times the things that we are experiencing, other people are experiencing them as well. And it just takes one person to talk about it successfully.
I agree.
You know.
I agree. And so Love Dish comes on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays at 8:00.
Tuesdays at 8:00 Eastern time,
Mm-hmm.
right? And people can watch it how?
They can watch it on YouTube right now. We're going to be pitching to a network pretty soon, but right now
Subscribe
it's
to their
on,
YouTube.
Right now it's on YouTube. So
YouTube. I said
subscribe.
YouTube. I'm thinking about chewing food.
You start
I
talking
should've
about
brought
food,
you- I
she
think
done
I'm
lost her
talking about
mind.
food. I
Right.
just get all off tilt.
I should have brought a little snack with me tonight.
Man, that would always work up here. Look,
Okay,
we
my
be ready.
snack is over there on that
we
table.
Ready
I
for the
see.
snacks, though.
I
Know
see.
that. We ready for the snacks. She would have took that snack, believe it.
You got that right. So Tuesdays at 8
Mm-hmm.
p.m. You all should subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's Love Dish.
It's Love This Show. The
Love Dish Show.
The Love This show.
Yeah.
right.
And how often does how many more episodes do you have for this season?
We have 2 more episodes left. We do
Okay.
10 episodes per season.
Okay.
And so coming up is 9.
Wow.
So you guys talk relationships and stuff like that?
We
and-
do.
Yeah.
So
you
how
can-
come
you
we
can-
haven't been on none of the episodes? I
You
was
know,
just curious.
I
Like,
think our schedules have
I just thought I'd throw
been-
that out there.
it-
'Cause I'm trying to come on the show.
I know that's right,
Work
babe.
my mojo. I'm in my feelings.
Do you
What's going
cook?
on?
Wait, first question. The first question we
next
always
season,
ask,
babe.
do you cook?
Well, that's her part. That's how she get on it.
But you can help, right?
I talk my trash and add some little this and that. And
Now,
that'll
if
work.
you do a show where you do like a brunch, my husband fixed some amazing pancakes.
Oh,
and
breakfast.
eggs.
I got
Breakfast.
y'all.
He got
Just
that
don't
covered.
ask me to do nothing after breakfast.
And you know, I don't think that we've had anyone do any kind of
do a
brunch
special
item, so that'd be
edition
real
for
nice.
brunch and
I can make some
yep.
cinnamon pancakes and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
he does
and-
good with breakfast.
Yeah, I got you.
Ooh,
Yes,
I
he
got you.
does.
I got you.
Bacon
Season
and-
4.
Season 4,
Now
baby.
y'all heard her now.
Y'all heard her.
If
Season
we don't
4.
make it on season 4,
Right there.
we coming back through there. The longs are on.
Tell us about a few other fun things that you have worked on or anything that you have coming up that you want people to support you on.
Okay, well, we definitely have a really big event coming up May 3rd.
shucks.
It's called the Love Lockdown Experience.
Love, y'all hear that? The Love Lockdown Experience. I
Right.
like
Oh,
that.
this sound a
Is
little
that for
nasty.
just
What's going
singles?
on?
Oh, he said
what's
sound
going on? It's gonna be nasty. What y'all gonna be doing? Let's talk about this love.
So it's not for singles, it's for everybody. It's for anybody who wants to be locked down in love for the night.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's going to be me and you, though. I'm not going
Yeah.
without you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not letting her in the door without
Don't
you.
do it. Don't do it. Because if she get 2 or 3 drinks, you have to
Cheryl,
get
what
her.
did I lie about?
But so this will be, so you guys came to the viewing party and we
Yes.
started out with a relationship panel.
Yep.
And I just felt like I wanted more of that. You know, like I knew we were there to watch the show and everybody had come to see the show, but that relationship panel was pulling my interest a little stronger than I had time for that night. And so I decided to partner up with a good friend of mine, and we're going to do a relationship panel
I
that
love it.
leads into a midnight brunch.
I love
that
it.
finishes off with a keep it sexy after party.
I love it. Bay, May 3rd.
May 3rd?
That's Big Jeff's party. So after the party, we go to the lockdown.
That's right. And if anything changes with the date, I'll keep you posted.
Okay,
but
keep
right
us
now,
posted.
that's our plan.
Okay. Anything else going on before we let you go?
So I promised a little earlier in the year that there'd be a book coming out, and I actually decided to co-author with someone or with a few people. And so I have chaptered. I've done a chapter in a book that's coming out about being what I call a mompreneur. So there's so many of us that are moms out here and entrepreneurs and making it work. And so Mother's Day, boom.
Okay. Y'all hear that?
What, did you hear it?
Y'all heard that?
heard it right
Heard
here.
her right here.
So where can they get
Spotlight on
copies
the
of
city.
these books? This is
They
what
will be available on my website, which is kslewismedia.com.
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 That's right.
Okay, and if you want to watch Love Dish, you either subscribe to the YouTube or that's the only way, right?
Well, yeah, that's the only way to watch
Okay.
it. But they can, get to it through links on all of my social media as well.
Gotcha.
Okay, KS Lewis Media on everything, y'all.
Well, thank you for coming and being a part of Spotlight. We
Yes,
appreciate
we love you.
taking out
You
the
and the
time to
family.
be
You
a part
stuck
of
with
the
us.
fam.
And we
Thank
on
you.
season 4. We already
That's right.
claimed it.
Y'all
Yeah,
coming.
y'all heard her. Don't let her get out of that.
Thanks for
Well,
having me.
coming right up after this quick commercial break, we have our other guest. It's one of the hottest artists in the DMV. And you gonna see. Oh, y'all hear that? One of the hottest artists in the DMV.
We'll be right back, right after this
And
commercial.
you gonna
Spotlight
see.
over the city.
Made a rhyme.
Right.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL, I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL, I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with another
Another
plus
plus
one. To my right and to Stan's left, we have DMV artist Mr. Jamel, Mr. City.
Yeah.
Is that right? Hey, yeah. Welcome to Spotlight Over the City.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all, reaching out to me. and
Yes,
stuff. So,
yes.
Yeah,
well,
man.
we do that when we spot talent. we spot talent,
Oh,
and we be
thank
like,
you.
that's talent right there.
wow,
And that's
wow,
how we
appreciate
felt
it,
when we
appreciate
saw
it.
you. Yes.
Oh,
That's
thank
right.
you. I
That's
appreciate
right.
it.
Yeah,
I
so thank
appreciate
you
it.
so
Thank
much
you.
for
No
being
problem.
joining us tonight. And before now he's gonna close the show with a performance, right? I don't know. Do you need any background vocals?
Yeah, I need you to, do the
Don't do
Temptations
it.
for me. And
Okay,
then,
I-
and then, you can do some body
Protect
roll.
your
hey,
protect
babe,
your brand.
It's right
Protect
up
your
my
brand.
alley.
Protect your
Right up
brand.
my alley. So I got
Always
you.
protect your brand.
Yeah,
I need backup dancers though, so this works out.
this
Y'all
works
better
out.
rehearse it. You better let her rehearse with you
Okay,
first.
I got
Don't
you
you do
covered.
it.
I got you covered. So tell us a little bit about yourself before we let you get on stage and close the show. Tell us about Jamel, Mr. City. Where does that come from? First
The name
of all,
Mr. City.
Mr.
Yeah.
City. Well, actually, it came from a friend of mine. Just basically just describing, who I am. I've been everywhere. I've seen a lot of cities, and I just want to be able to be international. And it's really catchy. You can remember because, believe it or not, Jamel is not an easy name to remember
Yeah.
or pronounce.
Okay.
So, Mr. City was kind of something quick and easy.
Yeah.
But do you
remember
keep
that.
it all together, Jamel, Mr. City, or do
Yes,
some
sir.
people say Mr. City?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of
Yeah.
both.
Now, is your
Depending
name-
on who I know. Some say City, some say Jamel.
Have you been performing all your life? When did you get that performance bug?
Well, if you ask my mom, I've been performing since I was like really little, dancing to Michael Jackson and,
Oh, yeah?
and stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah.
You was one of them kids performing for money. They be like, I get $1. You go out there, go ahead. cut
Nah,
up
they
the-
ain't even take that. They was like, they just throw the song on and I just went
just
to
go
work.
at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you supposed to hold out a little bit and make them beg for it. Come on, do the robot, Jamel. Do the robot.
Trust me, it ain't take much to push me over the
Hey,
edge.
let
out
me
there.
see you do the robot.
What?
Yes, baby. Yes. That's why I married him.
Bust it down.
I'm telling you, I busted right down. Yes, he will. On command, too. Love it.
That's the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to
On
pull it out the
cue.
pocket.
That's right. On cue. That's my boo. I love it.
That's what's up. But I really appreciate the married, couple. That's so dope. I just want to congratulate y'all on that.
Thank you so much.
It's different, right?
We're making it work.
But it's needed. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Yeah.
nowadays, it's really needed
Yeah.
to show, a positive married couple doing something, working together, and then you reaching out to other people and trying to bring them onto your platform. So I think that's really dope. So I
Yeah, that's the
applaud
only
y'all for
reason
Yes,
why
we
we
do.
had this platform. God has blessed us to have a
Oh, yeah.
platform to give a good message to some people.
That's
We
what
like
it's
to
all
have
about.
fun and put a twist on it, but at the end of the day, we always try to give something that could change somebody or lift somebody or do something
Yes,
positive.
we
Nothing
do.
wrong with
So
that.
we'll
There's no need of having a platform.
We throw in
Exactly.
some fun stuff. He always have to tone me down. He's
wow.
usually the good one on the set.
that's
Now,
normally how it
I'll
is.
go off on a tangent.
Got to get her. I had to get her.
start telling about how
Bishop, I be having to pray, and y'all keep me in heavy prayer. Man, I'd be like, Lord Jesus, this girl about to go to the left.
Please.
that's all right though.
Yes.
That's it's balance.
That's what's up.
It's good balance.
It's
So,
great balance. It's
What,
great balance.
you want to tell the viewers anything that you have coming up so we can support you? We always tell our guests, once you're in the Spotlight family, you're stuck with us.
Okay. ain't
So
no
you're
wrong
part
with
of the
You
Spotlight
family.
family
I
now.
appreciate it, appreciate
and
it.
we want our viewers and listeners, because you have an audience now, not just in the DMV. They're
Okay.
watching from all over. So if there's anything that you want to tell them how to follow you,
Anything
if
you
have
got coming up
Yep,
next,
let
whatever.
them know.
Well, you can always follow me on Instagram as Jamel_is Mr. City. I got plenty of songs on YouTube.
Yep.
All my stuff is on iTunes, so you can look me up. I'm on Google. My company is Vision A2. You can follow the company. I got artists, Kendall Katrina, Subliminal Thought, which is a group I'm in also with her, and Roby is an artist of mine. So just working on new music and getting ready. I'm performing something new for y'all tonight.
Okay,
saying?
then.
Outside of the
Okay.
song in the morning.
All
But
right. I'm looking forward
yeah,
to it.
so-
So where
you
can
know.
they find your music, and where can they check you out? You got a website? You got Instagram? I know everybody got IG.
you got IG,
got-
Jamel.
You old like me, you got
City.
Facebook page. For the old
Yeah,
timers
Facebook.
like me.
Jamel Mr. City. You just Google me. All my stuff will come up. Spotify.
Okay.
SoundClick,
That
SoundCloud. All that.
Let's
It's
go. Okay,
everywhere.
let's
yeah,
go.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm not hard to find.
That's right then. And
So
then
make sure you guys check them out.
he will also be on our page as well. Once we always post a show and all of this great stuff that he's about to show you, so you'll be able to track him down through us as well.
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
right now we're gonna let you get to it. So we're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
go to
gonna
a
have a
commercial.
quick commercial.
And when we come back, we're gonna get to it live on the stage.
Our boo is in the
Mr.
building.
City in the
y'all.
building. Shout out to
Appreciate y'all.
What's the name of your son, kid?
Boom.
The Lady Nakia Wright show coming up next. This is a wonderful show. Make sure you guys stay tuned in. She got a new show coming up, and the Bishop gonna be on there. They're gonna talk that talk, and it's gonna be amazing. So make sure you guys stay tuned in. Spotlight over the city. We'll be right back.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spotlight over the city. And we got the one and only Jamel, Mr. City in the building. Give it up one time in the building.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. As usual, you can follow me on Instagram, Jamel_is Mr. City. I'm gonna do a couple songs. I was gonna do my song Low Justice, but I think we need a lot of love, so I'm gonna do a couple of my love drinks. So yeah, I got you though. Yeah. Turn me up just a little bit. This is my song with Roby. Shout out to Roby. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
I just wanna know if you feel me. I just wanna know if you're ready. I just wanna know if you feel me.
Let's go.
Just tell me now if you're ready.
Yeah. Don't you know that I'm ready? Yeah. I'm ready. Yeah. Hold up. I don't wanna rush. Got more than enough. Time that I spend it as precious. Believe me, they want it, but not give it up. Only thing matter is us. And all I'm asking is trust. I'm taking this out of here. When you starting talking about, ain't talking about sleep, ain't talking about now. I'm talking about weed, talking about this is your moment. Trust me, you own it. The second you want it, want you to feel me, no pressure. The way that you hitting don't make it no better. I'm losing my mind. Just hoping you don't mind. I'm ready to take you to places. Believe me, this promise to give me the time. This ain't no baiting, no line. Saying what's all in my mind. So tell me you ready, cause baby you ready, you leap, get ready to fly. Yeah, cause I know. Yeah, cause I know, Yeah, come on. Let's go, come on. Bounce, cause I'm ready. Okay, this is my new song right here called Don't Call Me. Drops really soon, so I'm gonna give y'all a little sample of that. Okay. Yeah. Girl, please tell me that you got a wrong number. Cause we ain't even kicked it since summer. Wouldn't even be a problem, you're mistaken. Girl, tell me what you want, stop faking. Oh, you knew me back when with a hold up. Won't let you dig in on my grown up. Won't even stoop down just to cut you out. Girl, go rinse out with your dirty mouth. I swear that you told me don't leave me. When all of my line in my face when you see me. I swear that I'm good and don't want you for nothing. But you booming back like I threw you for nothing, girl. Should've just answered with wrong number. Wouldn't even matter, you just come over. Since when I see you call, I just start running. Just need to know the facts why.
Baby, why you keep calling my line?
Come on, I see you.
Calling me about some other chicks that you said that I used to
Talk to. Let's go.
Tell me why you keep calling me.
Hey. Don't keep calling my. Don't keep calling my. Tell me what you want now. Yeah. Why you keep calling me? Is there something that you need from me? Perhaps you need some time to think it over. Come on now, girl, stop playing. Let me make it all clear. When things were all flipped the other way, you wasn't near. Things were all better, so I switched it out to settle. Now everything's a problem, you wanna keep it metal. Got her stuck on mad, I don't wanna. My sis want her bad, I should want her. She see me in the streets, says she on you. It's probably for the best that you slow. Should just answer, but don't know you. Try to break it down, talk slow for you. Maybe say a prayer, point the door to you. Just trying to do the math, why?
Baby, why you keep calling me?
Yeah, hold up.
Calling me about some other chicks that you said that I used to
Talk to. Come on. Why you
keep calling me?
Hey. Don't keep calling my phone. Don't keep calling my phone. Tell me what you want now. Don't keep calling me. Yeah.
There's nothing more right.
Yeah.
Really, really high.
Put him up.
Really, really high. Really, really high.
Put him up.
How high? Really, really, really high.
Put him up. Let's go.
There's nothing more
Yeah. Put him up.
Really, really high. Really, really high.
Put him up. Let's go.
Really, really high.
Yeah. There's nothing. Yeah. I take it from here, cause I do it like I'm 8 on the 9 lines, or maybe it's the 8 on the 0.5. When Jama coming out, it's a hit or you go high. No matter what you get or you go by, so boy, they go God. Jama be the truth like no lie. Or maybe I switch it to the next one. Who could even test them? Matter of fact, wonder if this summer, if they gain it, coming through with the blue, with a cup, with some chick, in them hips. Hey, your boy been missing not much for him to go back. Guess I need to roll that. Calm down, hold it down. Word need to go around. Messing with the right one. Probably gonna catch one. All in your chest with my lyrical red rum. And I'm done. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
One time, Mr. City in the building. Man, we love to support artists that's doing great things. This young man is trying to make his move, his mark in the music industry, so we try to support that. Once again, Spotlight Over the City is brought to you by Horse and Dickies and also Nelson Manor. Make sure you go to our page, the YouTube page, Spotlight Over the City, and subscribe today. Check us out also on Facebook, Spotlight Over the City. And always remember, before we say that, once again, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. Make sure you guys go out there and do something productive. Don't let this man die in vain. If you got anything in you, give it to him. Let's create a legacy and keep on pushing. Always remember, love hard, live good, God first. Spotlight Over the City.
I put the spotlight on your city.